Alright, day 2. Today was a weird day. Um, cause I felt fine for the majority of today. But, I don't know. It's like cause like I played D&D with a bunch of friends, which was nice, cause I haven't done that for a while, you know. And then I got home, or I didn't even get home. I didn't even get out the door. But I just started to feel upset, you know. And I think it's partially because I just don't know what to do. Like I know that the short and easy response is just to move on, but I don't know, I just feel so lonely, you know. Every day I've just come home, I feel like I'm getting better, and then I just stop getting better. Like I really thought I was doing better. And then I just wasn't. I feel like I'm in a constant state of just switching between okay and not okay. And I'm tired of it. I don't know. I feel hopeless. Like a part of me wants to believe that I don't want her back, but I know that's not true because I do. I want her to come back. I want to be better because I don't want to be better for somebody else. I want to be better for her. And today was just one of those days. Like I was having such a good day. Like I was hanging out with friends. You know, I was looking forward to D&D all day, and then when the time came to play D&D, I was having a great time, you know. I was playing and I was very engaged, and I didn't need to do anything else, you know. Like I felt like in that moment I was content. And then I was getting ready to leave, and I just went right back to just not being okay, you know? Like all that progress is just gone. Like I was doing great. And then until I wasn't. And that sucks, you know, because I want to be doing better. I want to improve. I want to not feel like shit all the time. Every day I wake up, I have to tell myself, you know, it's gonna be a good day. That I'm gonna be fine. And that everything that I feel and want, I don't really need. But then I just think about, you know, her holding me and telling me that she loves me and so on and so forth, and I just break down. It's awful. And maybe that's that. I don't know. I really don't. But I want to be okay. I want to feel okay in my own skin. I want to be happy, and honestly, I think I deserve to be happy. I don't think that I was bad. I don't think that I was. I mean, I could have been better, yeah, but I don't know. The hardest thing to wrestle with is the fact that she moved on so quickly. Like that's something that I can't do. Like every day I still struggle with, you know, not thinking about her and wanting to be with her, and then she was just so ready. And I really was trying, you know, I was trying to make things better, but I just didn't do it in time. Because I should have done it beforehand, but I just didn't, you know. And that's on me, truly. And the fact that I didn't just goes to show maybe it's my fault, you know. Like every day I just feel awful. And then she's able to, you know, wake up to a good morning text and call him and, you know, tell him I love you. When I really thought that she was going to be the last person that I never needed to say that to. And a part of me still hopes that it is, that she is going to be the only person, even though I know she's not coming back. If she was going to, she would have done so already. And that's okay that she did. I'm just upset, you know. I miss her. I miss being loved. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that what I'm feeling is completely normal, but I feel like I really was trying, you know. Like I really was doing everything in my power to be better, and it just wasn't enough. And I think that at the end of the day, that is my fault, because there's more that I could have done, but I just didn't do it, or I didn't do it in time, or I wasn't quick enough at doing it. But the thing is that I knew what I needed to fix, and it had been a problem before. But like I was really trying, you know. I was just trying too late. And maybe that's on me. Like I said, you know, like I should have just tried sooner. And I don't know why I didn't. I really don't. Other than the fact that I didn't want to. And I got comfortable taking her forgiveness for granted and, you know, being okay with her being upset with me. Even though all I want now is just her. Even though it's not even like I need her. I just, because at the end of the day, I'm really like I'm living my day-to-day life, and I'm okay for the most part. But it's just like it's so hard when she really was my only support system. Like I can't talk to anybody about it because everyone's tired of hearing about it. People that I do talk to about it still, they're starting to get tired of hearing about it, so I just kind of stopped. I've kind of willingly put myself into a position where I'm on my own. I know it's quite literally as simple as, you know, just get over it then, because obviously it's not that big of a deal to you, but it is. It really is. Like I want nothing more than to just break down and have someone tell me that it's okay, but I can't do that. You know, like I have people who worry about me, and they don't need that. I've said worse things, but that's the gateway drug, you know, to really making people worry about you. And unfortunately, in my case, I have already gone out of I'm already past the point of just being like, oh yeah, well, gateway drug. I'm at the point where if I don't just move on, I've done things and said, not necessarily done things, but I've said things that make people have to worry about me. And that's not fair to them. They shouldn't have to, you know. It's not fair for me to put that on other people. It's my problems. I know that people and friends are there to be there for you, but I just feel like I don't want to put that on anybody. It's not anyone else's responsibility. It's not anybody else's problem. And like I said, I know that people are supposed to be there for you, and you know, the old saying, that's what friends are for, but yeah, I'm tired of putting that problem on other people. And I can't just get over it either, because it was so long of my life. And like every time I feel like I'm getting better, the thoughts come back or I start thinking about her again. And it's just bad all over again, you know? I feel like there's nothing I can do. I feel like I'm stuck in an endless cycle where all I'm doing is hurting myself emotionally, not physically. I have not hurt myself physically in any kind of way, but it just feels like I'm constantly going back to a state where every feeling or emotion that I have is just setting me back further and further. And I know it's just, for some people, it's literally as simple, and I envy these people, can just say, oh, well, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. But I can't just do that, you know? I've never been able to. I've always just been upset and put the blame of whatever it is on me, which in this situation it's kind of hard to justify the things that she's done. Even if, you know, I wasn't the best boyfriend, I think I was definitely better than a lot of those people out there who date, you know. Especially better than the men that I've seen and had experience with in my life. I feel like I turned out pretty okay, considering who my role models were. I might not be the most caring with time, or I might struggle with giving it, but all things considered, I don't really think I'm that bad. You know? Because I have seen much, much worse in my life. And I do take pride in that, you know, the fact that even though I've seen so much bad in so many relationships and people, that in reality I'm not all that bad. Like I said, I know I could do better. There are things that I could do that would make me a better partner, but still not that bad. Or maybe I am. Maybe I'm just as bad as what everyone made me out to be. I don't know. I don't think that it really makes a difference, if I'm being completely honest with you. Honestly, I don't think it makes a difference on whether or not she comes back, because I think that at the end of the day, she already had her mind made up. No matter what I said or what I did, she was going to leave. There's nothing that I could have said or done to change that fact, you know? And if that is true, that's fine, but it feels shitty. I don't know. I don't really have a lot to say as far as this kind of thing goes. I feel like my experience is not as bad as other people's, but I feel like it hurts just as much. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe that's insensitive to say. But I don't know. Is that insensitive to say? Man. Love is a weird thing, huh? People say that it's all that they want, and then when they have it, they mess it up. Me being people. I mean, I'm a human, I'm gonna make mistakes, but I could have just changed one thing. Or a couple things that should have been easy for me, and they just weren't. I just didn't do them. I don't really blame her If I'm being completely honest, even though at this point I probably should, with knowing everything that I know, but about her and what she did. But I don't. At least not fully. I mean, do I think she was perfect? No. But do I think that she was some awful monster who had zero respect for me? I don't know. Do I think that I'm some horrible monster that didn't respect her? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm me and I don't know that. She's her and maybe she does. But I don't know. Maybe one day I'll know. I doubt it, but... Man. The friend that I was talking about last video, who was trying to set me up with somebody that she knew, or at least, you know, told me I should start reaching out to other people. She never added me back. I'm not surprised. I wasn't expecting anything to come out of it. I was never expecting a response or anything like that. And I didn't get one. Now I feel like I'm in a constant state of, you know, what's so wrong with me. But at the end of the day, I know that answer. I know what's wrong with me. I'm a very apathetic person when it comes to relationships, needs, wants. I'm very selfish and inconsiderate. Oh, well, it sounds like you got your mind pretty made up, huh? Yeah. Not proud of it. Admitting it is something I'm open to doing, though. Because it was my fault. That I was so distant and lackluster as far as care went, but I still cared. Even if it seemed like I didn't, I did. And that is the truth. I really did love her. I'm just not good at showing that kind of thing. Never have been. Even with family, never been really good at it. I don't know if I'm talking loud enough or if I'm being too monotone. Yeah, today was such a good day up until I was done playing D&D with all my friends. Because it was just like I'm no longer distracted. I no longer have something keeping me happy. And like as soon as I'm out of those things, I just go right back into being upset or sad. I don't know. Started playing Minecraft again because I wanted to kind of use myself into video games so I could play with some friends because they miss me playing with them. And I mean, it's reasonable. Me and them played for a very long time together. Some of them even before me and her were together. But I just couldn't for so long, and now I'm playing Minecraft, just gonna ease myself back into things. It's not high stress, I don't need, you know, constant stimulation. If I wanted to, I could just sit and stare at the horizon because the sun sets over there, and just wait and talk. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to stay, you know, into it so I can hopefully one day be good enough to, well enough to want to play again. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really want to. Like, I have no desire to get on a video game where I feel like I'm playing round by round instead of just playing until I just don't want to anymore, you know? Because there's the kinds of games that I was playing. Siege, Call of Duty, the finals. Things like that where paying attention was key and I just had to completely envelop myself in it, and that's what led to the problem. I got addicted to it and I couldn't put it down, and that cost me everything. Everything that I wanted in life was gone because I couldn't give up some time. And that's something that I have to live with, you know? Like, I gave up the best thing that ever happened to me to do something that was mildly entertaining. Because I wouldn't even say that it was the most entertaining thing that I'd done. It was just something that I did, you know? It's weird what we pick and what we give priority to as people. Because some things that people give priorities to is just not worth it at all. For example, what I gave priority to is video games over, you know, anything else. Oh, hey, there's buried treasures over here. I'm gonna sleep first. But I don't know. Because, like, realistically, I never want to give video games the same priority that they had again. Like, last night I played for 45 minutes and was tired of playing them. Like, I didn't want to. I had no desire to. And that was just because I was recording that I stayed on that long, or else I probably would have gotten off sooner, realistically. But I just have no desire to play them anymore, which is so weird because I played so much for so long, where that was just all I did was just play. And it was just no longer a thing that I wanted to do. Like, realistically, I don't even want to play Minecraft, but I think that I should, you know, get back into doing something that I enjoyed at one point, even if it's not, you know, forever or permanent, but something I can just do. And honestly, I enjoy some Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft for a long time, just like played it by myself without doing like some stupid PvP shit or something along those lines. Because when I was with my ex, I was just thinking, oh man, I would rather wish we were playing something else, and now I would give anything to play any kind of game with her. Like anything at all. It's so weird. Because I never thought that I would be that kind of person, you know? Where something else was so much more important than somebody that I claimed to love. But I was. And that's awful. Like, I'm a bad person for that. And I will admit that. But at the same time, God, what she did was just not fair. At all. I see those memes about buried treasure all the time. It's actually the first time, I think, ever, playing Minecraft that I've looked for buried treasure. I don't think I've ever done it before, and I've seen all those memes, you know, where it's like, buried treasure, I gotta mine out a whole chunk for it, but like, I don't know. I've never done it before. Feels weird. I played Minecraft with her once. Well, I played with her a few times, but one time she came over to my house and we played it on our Xbox. I did the same thing that I'm doing now, where I just kind of zoned out and played. Because that's the kind of game that I play. When I play Minecraft, that's the kind of way that I play it, is I just zone out. I was just talking to her, you know. And she was really focused on it, and I just couldn't. Because I got so addicted to the stimuli that like first-person shooter games and other games like that gave me. Can it spawn under the sandstone? Is that a thing that can happen? I don't know. But like, I would give anything now just to play Minecraft with her again. You know? For her to even remotely consider me a person to play with. I'm just not. Hey, I found it. Oh, hey. That's pretty good. Oh, hey. Hmm. I'm trading moss block for it. Yeah, that works. But God, I had so much fun playing Minecraft with her. I really did. It's things like that that you don't realize that you miss until they're gone, you know? Like even though I find Minecraft, even though I love the game, to be rather mundane and boring at times, I would love to just play with her again. I had so much fun playing Minecraft with her. And I can't. And that is so weird to me. Like, it's such a weird thing to, like, accept, you know? Because you don't think it's ever going to be an issue. You think that you're just going to be able to do that kind of thing forever until you can't do it forever anymore. And then forever is here. And now you're just not doing anything. It's really weird. Sometimes I wonder if she ever gets curious about how I'm doing. Because I think about how she's doing all the time. I wonder, you know, I hope she's happy. You know, like I'll think things like that. Or like, man, I really hope that she's doing well in school. She's not in high school, I promise. But like, I hope she's doing well with her schooling. I hope she's doing well overall. And I wonder if she ever thinks the same about me. Or if the only thing that she has for me is disdain. And just anger. Whenever she thinks about me. Which I really hope not. But I could definitely see her having that, you know. God, I was so pathetic when she broke up with me. I begged and begged for 3 hours. It was a 3-hour long phone call. It started off with me telling her how much I missed her and how I wanted her to, you know, come over so we could hang out because I hadn't seen her for so long. And she was like, I just can't. You've just been too distant recently. And I told you that if it didn't get better, and I thought it was getting better. I really did. And she was like, I told you if it didn't get better that I was going to leave you, and it just hasn't gotten better. But I really thought I was getting better. I really did. That's not like something I said when I told her about it to get her to stay. Like, I really thought I was doing better. But I just wasn't. It's such a weird thing to think about. You know? Like, you think that you're doing fine, but in reality, you're not. Like, you're not doing what you need to do. It's awful to come to that realization because For me, at least, it made me feel like I couldn't change, or that I wasn't capable of it. Even though I absolutely am. And I think I have changed a decent amount, you know? I think that I've bettered myself as a person since she left, but I mean, obviously I've been playing video games, I've been going to the gym more often, and while some people think, oh, video games don't really matter, for me it did. It was an addiction, I will say. Every night I just came home, got on my computer, and then didn't talk to anybody for hours, and including my family. And now the only time that I play is, which has been the last 2 days, is after everybody goes to bed. Like, it's 10 o'clock. It's 11:16 on a Saturday night. And I am playing, and then once I run out of things to say, or I just am tired of playing, I'll stop playing. Because I don't need to play longer than that, you know? If I'm feeling like I don't want to play, I shouldn't play. There's no reason to play. Like, there's no force telling me, you need to play. If you don't play, what are you doing? Like, that's not a thing that I have. That's not a thing that exists. Other than me, in my mind, just wanting constant stimulation. It's weird how alone I feel, even when I was hanging out with everybody today. Like, I feel fine while I'm with them directly and I'm actively doing something, but like, if they, God forbid, if anybody stops talking to me, you know, I just feel completely alone. Which is never something that I've really struggled with up until now. I never really had that issue of, oh, you know, I need to keep busy, or I'm just gonna not want to do anything. I'm just gonna feel, I'm not just gonna, or I'll feel alone, you know? But I feel like no matter what I do, I just feel alone. And sometimes it's because I'm, you know, alone, but sometimes it's not. Like, I'll be in a room full of people that I enjoy being around, or like genuinely found solace and comfort in before she broke up with me, and now I just feel uncomfortable around everybody. Like, I don't really talk to anybody about anything anymore. I don't feel the need to, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I just feel like there's no purpose. That's another thing I feel like I struggle with a lot, is I just feel like I have no purpose. Because there for so long, for 1.5 years while I was with her, my purpose was to love her. And I thought that that was the only purpose I'd ever need again. And then it wasn't. And now I just feel like I don't have one, you know? Maybe my purpose is to, you know, not have a purpose, but it just seems stupid. I just, everything reminds me of her. Like, even just now, standing on top of that, and I remembered building a house in Minecraft with her, and it was just so much fun. Like, I had the best time doing that, truly. And now I can't even open that world anymore. It's on Bedrock, and if I did, I think I'd break down. I can't delete it either. I don't have the strength. I haven't deleted our pictures yet. It's awful because Snapchat, it'll, you know, it saves pictures, and even if you hide them in your camera roll, it doesn't hide them on memories. So I just feel like I'm constantly being reminded of the fact that she's gone. Every time I open it, there's in that bottom corner in that bottom corner. It's just a memory of her. When we're on a date or for our 1 year has been a big thing lately that my phone likes to remind me of. And I just can't bring myself to delete them because that's a simple solution, you know. Delete the pictures, make them not a problem anymore. But I just can't. Like it's just so hard. I feel like I just can't do anything. I feel completely hopeless when it comes to doing things that would be obviously better for me. Like I just feel completely hopeless with it. I don't really know what to do about it. Like I really don't. Do I just cope with that? Do I just do it anyway? Do I just like I don't know. Because obviously she doesn't care. She's probably already removed every trace of me on her phone. And in her room, like any pictures of me that she had printed out or anything, I'm probably completely gone. In every respect, I'm probably non-existent. But I just can't completely remove her because I feel like once I do that, she's really gone, and that time just, I don't know. Because I don't want it to have meant nothing, but it seems like that's what it meant. Like that time that I spent with somebody, loving somebody, sharing a piece of me with somebody, like my soul with somebody, and it just feels like I don't know. It just feels awful. I don't know what to do. Because I feel like every time I miss her, I don't know. Oh, it's just regular stone. Well, I thought it was smooth stone. No, smooth stone is for, what are they called? Armor stands. Hmm. Nights are so hard. All I can do is think about her. Like that's all I can do. And I know I shouldn't. But I really just can't do anything but think about her. I don't think I'm a bad person for that. I don't know. Should I just move on? Like, am I supposed to just be okay? Am I supposed to just not care? Or is it okay to, be hurt? Because it's all I feel, ever. It's just hurt. Even when I'm okay, if I even remotely think about her in any capacity or respect, my whole day's ruined. And that's pathetic, like it really is, that I can't do anything but think about her. But it's really, I just really can't. All I think about is her constantly, day in, day out. And I don't know what else to do about that, Like, even when I'm not thinking about her, I feel like I'm subconsciously thinking about her. And there's nothing that I can do for that. And I'm probably not even a thought in her mind because she's already with somebody else. She said I was defaming her, telling people that she cheated on me. But the thing is I do genuinely believe that that's what she did. I feel like she was talking to him beforehand and then left me for him. But I don't really know. Maybe I was just that easy to replace. That's something that's hard to cope with. You know, that feeling of, oh, I was really just that easy. I really just didn't mean anything. Not even necessarily didn't mean anything, but just, I don't know. I hate not knowing. It's awful. Because I feel like I'm in a constant circle of just, I don't know what I did, even though I do know what I did. It's awful. I've lost a few friends over this whole thing. Some directly, some indirectly. Some friends that just stopped talking to me because they think I'm hopeless. Like, I had a friend genuinely tell me, I think that you are hopeless in all this. I don't think you're ever going to get better. And then they just stopped talking to me. I've lost other friends directly because they were mutual friends or, you know. And yeah, the ones that I've lost, I've just distanced myself because I feel like if I talk to them, they're just going to be like, have you been holding up about the breakup? And then I'll just talk about it too much and then they'll not want to talk to me anymore at all. I have 2 people, no, realistically 1 person, that I am confident in going up to and talking about everything to, and knowing that they wouldn't judge me or, you know, shit on me for talking about what I talk about. I don't know, it's weird, you know. I got into drinking for a few days. Jesus, that was almost a month ago now. But I got into drinking because it would make me forget. And then one of my buddies who was an alcoholic at one point, he told me, he was like, yeah, no, you can't do that, man. He was like, you're going to ruin your life if you do that. So I stopped drinking. I didn't really want to drink anyway. I just did it because it was easy. It was the quickest route of escape from thinking poorly on myself or poorly about the situation that I was in, but it's a horrible coping mechanism, you know? Like, it's not good to not only be okay when you're drunk. Even then I didn't think I was okay. I really didn't. I don't even know if I actually forgot or if I just convinced myself that I did. But hey, if I couldn't remember, I can't remember not forgetting. It's awful to say. But it's true. Oh, man. I really do just want her to come back, I think. I know she won't. At the end of the day, I know that she's probably gone and never coming back, but I really do. I would give anything for her to come back. I really would. Try again, you know. Have another chance at being who she needs. But I'm probably never gonna get it. I just need to be okay with that. Even though I won't be. Ever. And that's okay. Maybe one day she'll think, you know, he really was a good guy. Or maybe she won't. Maybe every day from now until forever, she will look at me and think I am so lucky that I got out of that. Or maybe one day she'll look back and think I really did love him. Which I doubt, but God only knows, right? That's the wrong thing. Yesterday, I didn't really like want her to come back necessarily. I just was sad, you know, thinking about it all. But today, it's just like I would love nothing more than for her to come back and give it another chance. It's weird how brains work. Like I said, maybe one day she will, maybe one day she won't. I doubt she will, if I'm being honest. But, like I said, who knows? I think I'm gonna call it. Get some of this glass up and then be done for the day. Well, it's another day. That's for sure. Okay. I uploaded the wrong video file this morning. I uploaded the same one from 2 nights ago that I recorded, because I record these when I get home from work or college or whatever the case might be, and I record it before I go to bed. And I uploaded the same file, so I'm gonna have to redo that at some point. I'll probably do that. I might just, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put these two videos together. I'm just gonna put the two video files together and call it a day. Oh, this is also... But, yeah. Today was, it was a day. I wouldn't say it was anything like crazy spectacular or, you know, cool, but it was a day. I didn't really feel like I did anything. I woke up for college, my class, like, it was in the morning, and then I did that, and then I went to work after hanging out and working on some music stuff for a few hours, because I do make music. But yeah, that's really all I did today. I didn't do anything else other than go to work. But today was weird because I was okay for a majority of the day, and then I just wasn't, you know. I was literally sitting at work doing nothing, and I was just, because we're dead on weekdays. And I just felt so alone. And which is weird because I was in a room full of people that I love being around. Like all the people that were in that room, I genuinely enjoy hanging out with, talking to, that kind of thing. But I just didn't feel like it. I missed being held. That's the big thing that I was thinking about is like how much I miss just like being held, you know? Like maybe that sounds stupid or corny, but like it's true. I miss somebody holding me and telling me that they love me and everything's gonna be okay, you know? Like I miss that reassurance that I am loved. And while I know that there are people, family members, friends, things like that, that love me, but it's not the same kind, you know? Because, like, I'm sure a lot of my friends, if I was like, hey, bro, nothing weird, but, like, do you love me? They would absolutely say yes. I am fully confident in that. And even then, I just feel so alone, you know? Like, I don't want to sound like I'm not grateful for my friends because I am, because realistically, I probably would have had a lot harder of a time if I didn't have them, and I probably would still be just as distraught as the first day after she left without them. But I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's not true. I don't know. But I don't know. And that is kind of a crazy thing is like how much I do just miss not even like doing anything. Like I don't really miss doing anything specific. I just miss being with somebody, having that confidence in somebody else. And not having that is definitely like a very weird thing to me. And I wonder if like that's ever something that she thinks about, even though, you know, she's already moved on. But I wonder if that's something that she ever thinks about, you know, like does she ever miss having somebody to confide in? I mean, I guess she does because she's already moved on. She's already talking to somebody. Um, but like I don't know. Like I wonder if she ever misses me. Realistically, probably not. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like she would. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe I am not even a thought in her mind anymore. But I don't know. It's a weird thing, you know, to think about. Because I'll tell you what. I feel like, wow. Why did I just do that? I am not okay. I just feel like every day I think about her. I'm not to the point where I'm crying anymore over it. Like I'm okay enough to function, but even then, like, is it something that she misses as well? Like, you know, being held by somebody that she really knows, because like this new guy that she's talking to, does he really love her? Or is it more just like he just wants somebody? And realistically, he probably does. Um, and I hope that he loves her too. But it's just such a, like, what a weird thing, you know? I don't know. I, uh, I think a lot about her on a regular basis, you know, like how she's doing, how she's doing in like her school stuff and everything else. And like I wonder if that's like a thought that she has about me too. Is like, oh, I wonder how he's doing, or if it's literally just like she's completely okay, you know. So I still think about her a lot. Oh man, I want to move these torches. Where'd that torch go? Why'd it go all the way over there? I don't think I can Neo that. I wonder if that's something that, you know. I'm stupid. Why would I do that? No. Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's fine. It's. But yeah, like I wonder if she's doing well. How she's doing, you know. If she's doing well, is it real? Which is a weird thing to say, but some people fake that kind of thing. And maybe she is, maybe she's not. I don't think it really matters in the end, but maybe it does. Dude, I must be tweaking. I must be tweaking. That's like the third weird thing that I've done. Is that too much window? I don't know. And then I have doors. Yeah, I like that. This reminds me kind of a... This is the start of a design that I used when me and her played together. I guess I'm a pretty repetitive person. Perfect. This kind of looks like a dong. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Like I know how I feel. I know how I feel on things. I feel like I love very hard, and that there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think because like I'm never gonna be okay with how things ended up or how she just left and how it was just so okay. But I can accept that, you know. Like it's something that I can accept. I'm terrible at coming to terms with that fact because it's just so hard to only really want one person and then that one person wants nothing to do with you. I don't even know if I want her anymore. That's the weird part. It's like I feel like I don't even know what I'm missing anymore. Like that's how I feel. Like I feel like I don't even know what I'm missing anymore. But I do. And it makes no sense because what do you mean I'm yearning for somebody or something that's like literally I don't even like it's so weird to think. And I wonder if she ever thinks that way too. You know, like every once in a while she'll just miss me, but I'm such a repetitive talker. Like when I talk about things, it's just so repetitive. Ugh. But no. Oh man. I know what I want to do. I need more wood though. I'm gonna go cut some trees down. I wonder if anybody else. I'm sure there's that somebody watching this at some point will be like, yeah, oh, you know, this person. I hope this person thinks of me. Like that's probably something that everybody goes through. My mom thinks that she's gonna come back at some point. I doubt she will. Like I've everyone's like there's some people that are like, oh yeah, don't trust me. This guy's gonna treat her terribly, and then she's gonna come back. I'm just like I really don't think so. You know, I think that she is going to be confident enough in herself and stand by her decision enough to be able to say, I don't want him back, and that hurts a lot because I really would like her to. I think because I keep telling myself that I don't, but in reality I do. I would love nothing more than just to talk to her and just hang out with her for a night and then argue about you know, jokingly argue about the other person staying the night instead of leaving. Like, that was something that we did literally right up to the end of the relationship. Like, I don't think we ever actually stopped doing it until she left. Like, we had that argument, like that one of those joke arguments, like the last time that we hung out, you know? Like, it's crazy how it just didn't matter in the end. That's so weird to me. Is this a rectangle? Yeah. But I don't know. There's a lot of things that we just did up to the end, which made me think that everything was okay. Cause she told me, she was like, if you don't better this part of yourself, or you don't change this, then I'm going to leave you. And I was like, okay. And I was working on those things, and they weren't like the things that she was asking were just like who I am, you know, like they were things that needed to be fixed regardless. But when I did it, it was like it was very slow because it was something that I was working on. I was really working on. Like it was gonna take time. And at the end of the day, it just didn't matter because like I really was trying, you know, like I was putting so much effort into being better for her, and then it just didn't matter, you know. Like I feel like I tried so hard and it just, I don't know. And maybe people disagree with me on that, like people who know of the whole situation. Maybe they think differently, but I really was trying, you know, like I wanted to be better. I wanted to be a better person for her. Like because I loved her, you know. A part of me still does love her, you know, like I think that'll always be something that I will have. Even if it's not like super serious, you know, or like it fades away and I don't, it's not like a constant feeling I have anymore. I do still think that it will be something that I will miss for a very long time. And like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this will all fade and I will want nothing to do with her, even when I'm single and, you know, have no one else. But yeah, that's such a weird thing, you know. Having care for another person, even after they do things or say things or show things, like have actions that completely undermine everything that they had said before. You know, it's odd how that works. You think people aren't even capable of lying to you like that, and then they do, and then it's just feels so weird. I don't think that she's like a bad person. I just don't know if she knows how to handle that kind of thing. And again, she has done things in the past. So her ex before me, she did something that was I would consider to be very messed up. I'm not going to go into detail about it. So like, obviously this also could have just been a lie like that, but who knows? Maybe it really was just something that she always, maybe it really was just that easy. I hope not, because like I said, I loved the girl. She was very important to me. I would argue that she still is. Even though she probably shouldn't be, and she has proved that I am not of importance to her in any capacity. But, hey. Who knows? have to go around the other side of the house to finish this. I know the build looks a little goofy right now, just trust. Oh, I need literally 4 more. I think I have enough for... No, I don't. Actually, I think it's only 6. Yeah. Oh, man. But no, I don't know. I don't even remember what I was saying. Something I think is weird is how much Minecraft has changed. Like, it's still the same game that I remember it being. You know, like you roam around, you do some stuff, you don't do some stuff, and then, you know, you either beat the game, you don't beat the game. Up until about a year ago, actually, I'd never beaten the Ender Dragon before. Oh, well, no, I have, but I'd only done it like once. Like, it was like the second time I've ever in my life beaten the Ender Dragon and actually finished the game. Like, I have so much time on Minecraft, like so much time, like an unholy amount, and I'd say a solid 90% of it is just from like Hypixel Skywars and stuff. I've never just like actually sat down and played the game before. Except one time I had a hardcore world before my stepdad reset the PC and I was like, yep, I'm done. I'm not gonna go, I'm not gonna try and get back to where I was, but you know. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. But yeah. I wonder how everybody else's life is going. You know, like I talk a lot about mine. And I wonder how, if other people are watching the videos that I'm making because they're in the same situation or just because they're curious of how other people's lives are going. Or maybe you just watch it because, you know, my sweet sultry voice helps you go to sleep. I don't know. But I wonder how everybody else's life is doing. Like, are other people in the same boat as me, or am I just somebody that you take pity on because of the situation? I don't know. Are those trees grown? They are. But I don't know. That's a cool thing to think about. Like I have people who are watching the videos probably because they're in the same scenario. But I'm sure I have people who are watching just because, you know, they're curious or like Minecraft, whatever the case might be. Hmm. You know, I've always had a saying that life is what you make it and that you should make it worth it, you know. Came up with that one myself, whether or not it's an actual quote, I don't know. But I've always thought that was an important thing to do, and I just never did it. I always found that kind of thing to be too much. Like my life, I always kind of gave myself the purpose of being and living for other people. You know, like it's the main thing that I would think about or be concerned with was, you know, other people and how they were doing and how they are going about with their mental health. It's always been something I've been more concerned with rather than my own. But I don't know. Ouch. Oh, I used all of it already. Okay. That's fine. Oh, man. Everyone's excited to play D&D again. I'm glad that they are, because I really enjoyed playing with them. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. Even though I'm not playing, I'm still playing. I'm the DM, which to me is more fun than playing the game as a player. But that's just me, and I think that's okay. I did that the wrong way. I could have sworn. Oh, never mind. 5. I do have more wood. Okay. This is, I don't really have a lot to say tonight because I wasn't really focused on, oh. Hello. Okay. Guess I'm gonna go deal with that first. But, you know. Ouch. How is it such low health? These things hurt. Oh, that's right, they give you the ominous potion now. They don't just automatically give you the potion effect. Forgot about that. This is the trial chambers, I think, right? To ward off any of the oncoming villagers here. We'll do it facing... Nope. Facing this way. Yeah. Any oncoming... Whatever those things are called. Pillagers. That's what they're called. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to drop down here, and I'm going to do it this way. I want to make a little, you know, get off space. Dismount space? I don't know. I don't know what the proper terminology would be there. I need to dig this out too, that means. Shovel's going to break soon. Yep, there it goes. And we'll just break this apart here. You know, build this like into the base, you know? Make like a room back here that I can like walk into and then make that another room. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, I just thought of something. Hey, that's a pretty nifty idea. Here, we're gonna throw this in here. I want more cobblestone. I really do. I want a lot more cobblestone. I'm gonna go back to that cave and just mine a shit ton of cobblestone. Well, yeah, this is gonna be a very slow playthrough. I don't think I really have anything that I need to like, you know, well, I don't have any like real goals. I'm just kind of playing the game. Is that another one? I thought I saw more villagers. I was just tweaking. I don't really have any goals. It's more just for me to relax and wind down. Ow. So this is more just like a building, and it's like a long play, I guess. Hey, maybe I'll do like a movie at the end of this, like some YouTubers do, you know? They'll have like a movie of all the videos from a series, and then it'll just be like one continuous clip. That'd be pretty cool. I turned the Minecraft music to frequent because I didn't just want to be talking by myself, so that like when I would be you know, not talking and have this pauses in between, it would be more like like there's something there, you know. That could be another thing I talk about, I guess. If you miss something just being there. I think I've already kind of talked about that though. Just lead back out. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I could do anything cool with copper. I'm gonna mine some of this copper, actually. It's you know. I do miss being loved a lot. Like romantically loved. Because I think that it was really important to me. Still is. It's kind of something that I've always based my... Ever since I started like actually dating people, it's what I kind of based my self-value off of, is whether or not I was capable of making somebody love me or am capable of it in that moment, which isn't good. Not gonna lie to you. Nobody should have a outlook like that. You shouldn't want your life to just revolve around your value. Your value of yourself should not come from other people. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think that a lot of people do that, me included, and it's awful, truly. Because I mean, like, what do you mean I cannot be happy like in my own skin and with how I'm living my life unless I'm like in love with somebody or somebody's in love with me? I don't know. It's awful. It really is. Like, I don't want to tell anybody that because it sounds pathetic, you know? Like, it really does. It really does. Because you have other things in life that should be more, just as, if not more important, but they're just not, you know? And it's hard because I'm not looking for another relationship, you know? Like, I don't really want one where I'm at now. I don't think I should have one. I don't think I should want one. And I feel like I could be doing something with it, like with that. Like I could go talk to other people, you know, because I do think I'm overall I'm a good person. Like I don't think I'm the best person, but I think that overall I am a good person, you know. And I think that I would be good for somebody, but I don't think anybody's good for me right now. And even if they would be, even if they would be phenomenal with me, and I would, you know, do everything right in that case, I just don't really want to. I have no interest in it. So it's just kind of like this loop of, oh, I'm okay being like this or being upset about this, but I just don't want to do anything else. It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it if I'm being completely honest. Like I'm okay not doing anything, but I feel useless if I don't do anything, like talking to other people wise. And that's probably like a really bad example, or I am probably explaining that very poorly, but I don't know. I feel like it's true to like how I feel at the moment. Like I want XYZ, but I can't do XYZ, and that not being able to do XYZ is messing with me, but I don't need XYZ. I don't want XYZ, so it's just like I'm stuck, you know? And that's so weird. That is something that I need. It really is. And from my understanding, it's a normal thing, I guess, because I talked to some friends about it, and apparently it's kind of the same thing that they've felt in the past, but not quite the same, if that makes sense. I don't know. People feel alone and they feel like they're doing something wrong, or they feel like they're not. I really don't know how to explain this. I'm very bad at explaining things. If that's not something that people that you guys have picked up on yet. Um, but yeah, this bridge is going to be pretty cool, I think. It'll be a cool little build. Nothing crazy. It's not like a good build at all by any means, but I think it'll be nice to have something that I can walk over those trees with from the base and not have to go down the ladder, or if I'm coming up, you know, and I want to fish, a little fishing spot right here. I should have made these planks into slabs so I had more. Well, I guess it's 3 makes 3, so I guess I wouldn't really save anything. I guess, yeah, that's fair. It wouldn't really like actually save any materials. Be the same. Pretty sure there's a way to make an automatic tree farm now. I feel like it's something that people have done. feel like it definitely is. It's a lot of sugarcane already. Stuff's growing a lot faster than it is in my world that I was playing it a while ago, like a few months ago. Like it would take forever for my sugarcane to grow, and in this one it's like I walk down here and it's up. Weird. People keep asking me if I want to like play games with them, and the truth is that I do. I really do. But I feel so weird playing games with other people. Like I'm not really like interested, if I'm being honest. Like I want to. I want to be interested, you know? But I just can't. Like there's something that is like there's some thought that is just keeping me from wanting to, and I do think that it is, you know, I'm missing somebody, and the supposed reason that they left me is because I didn't have enough time for them, and that, you know, that time could have been spent with them, but instead I was playing video games. So I think it's a fear of like I'm gonna get bad again. But I don't think I would, because I learned from my mistakes pretty quickly. Not the best at it, and it does take a while, but you know, I do learn from them. But I don't know. It's like I'm just scared too, because I don't know if I would really just be better and I wouldn't go back into it, or if I would, because then I would want to do it again, because, you know, last night was a cliffhanger, or I want to do better than I did last night. So I'm just kind of scared to like play with other people, because it's a lot of fun. It really is. And by that logic, I should want to do it, but I just don't. Like I don't play video games by myself regularly. Like normally I will not play video games by myself, but right now it's like all I can do. Like I don't have any desire to like play with other people, other than the fact that I want to hang out with them because they're my friends. Like I could be playing Fortnite right now, or, you know, the finals. Both games that I'm like pretty good at, and I would have a lot of fun playing, but I just don't want to. Like I feel like I'm getting more enjoyment out of playing a game like this, where I'm not really constricted to having to do something in a certain period of time, or feeling like I have to be doing well. I can just play. I don't have to think really. Like I don't want to, you know. Which I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing overall, you know, not wanting to rely your whole life on playing video games. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. But I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I should want to play video games more, because it's a sign that I am able to, you know, take control of my own life and I can do what I want, but I just don't want to. I have no interest in it. Oh, there's a sapling. Thought there was one. Minecraft is a really peaceful game, though. I will say I do enjoy playing it. And I feel like I'm always, because of those kinds of games where I had to be doing something, I felt like I wasn't doing anything. But now, like, that's okay. That's what I want. So I'm more okay playing than I would have been 6 months ago or a year ago. Like, I'm fine playing a game like this where I'm not constantly pressuring myself into doing anything that like makes me have fun. Like I don't, like I'm not gauging myself on how well I'm performing. I'm just playing the game. I'm just full on enjoying it. I haven't done that with a game in a long time. Every time that I've played a game within the last like probably 5 years or so, I'm just constantly playing performance. Like, how am I doing? Am I performing well? Am I playing right, quote unquote? Am I doing what I need to do to be better? But I don't really think it fucking matters. Like, I don't know. one of my friends, she saw me and she looked at me and I zoned out. I was thinking about other stuff. She tapped me on my arm and she was like, "Hey, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Where were you?" And I was like, I don't even know. Like I couldn't tell her. I was just thinking. I don't remember what I was thinking about. I don't think it was important at all. I don't think it was about the breakup or anything, because realistically, I don't think about it all day, every day. You know, like I do think about other things. I do other things other than just think about her or us. But it's, I don't know. Like I feel like everybody's so worried about me, and I've given them reason to be. But I'm like ultimately I'm gonna be okay. Like I know I am. Even if, you know, she never comes back or she texts me in one day and she's like, "I hate you with everything in my soul," I would probably still be okay. Like, yeah, that would hurt. And it would definitely tank me, my mental health a little bit, but like I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't like not be okay. Like eventually at some point I'd just move on from it. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I've processed it. I've accepted that it happens. But when I say I'm gonna be okay, do I mean like I'm gonna be okay? Like I'm gonna be okay to go like start meeting other people? Or am I okay in the sense of I'm gonna be okay with what happened? Because I think that that's where I'm at right now, is more of like I'm okay that it happened. I'm not necessarily like okay that it happened, if that makes sense. Like I'm okay with the fact, I've come to terms with the fact that it happened. I am not have not come to terms with and accepted the fact or been okay with the fact that it happened, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Maybe I'm just yapping. Who knows? This is such a good first game to kind of ease back into. Playing on normal, I'm just kind of more focused on the building aspect of everything and just relaxing, not actually, you know, trying to beat the game or doing some dumbass faction stuff where I just, the whole point of it is PvP, be better than the other people. I'm just hanging out, doing what I enjoy, playing a video game for a couple hours before bed. What time is it, by the way? I have class in the morning, 9:44. Okay, so I've only been playing for like a little less than an hour now, probably. No, a little longer than that, or a little less time than that, probably like 45 minutes or so. What was I getting? I don't remember what I came up here for. Shovel, that's what I came up here for. I need in this chest, and it's up here. But, yeah, I don't know. I say that a lot, I've noticed. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's such a weird vocal cue that I have. But yeah, it's fine. Man. I think right where this is, right here, is where I'll start building a staircase up. Do it 2 up each. It's what, 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna need to craft another shovel probably. I'm removing and moving a lot of dirt. No, I didn't mean to do that. My mouse is weird. It like sometimes most of the time it'll scroll up, but sometimes it doesn't. It scrolls down. Like it'll glitch and it'll just go one way instead of the other. It's really annoying. Apparently a lot of my friends didn't like her. They thought that she was too much of this or too much of that, and honestly, some of the things that they say I can understand, but other things it's just like I don't see that, you know, because like I saw her for her, like I knew her, you know, and of course, oh yeah, you know her, she's your girlfriend. But no, like I really knew her. They didn't. Like I knew why she felt certain ways on things or did certain things or acted a certain way towards X, but like they just don't know that. They don't know her, who she is. Not really. They know what I've told them. But even that I wouldn't say is like concrete, you know? Because that's depends on how my emotional state is for the day. Like I've never outright been like, oh yeah, she's a horrible person. But like I've said, oh yeah, I deserve better. And all they know is, oh yeah, she hurt him. When in reality, I don't think. I mean, it is because of her, but I don't know how to explain this without sounding like an asshole. There's really not a way to. It's just. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. uh, my mind is all sorts of everywhere. I have a lecture in the morning. I have a project tomorrow. I need to actually bring my guitar. I need to remember to do that too. Because if I don't, I'm going to be in trouble. Not really. I have a backup speech prepared for public speaking just in case I don't forget the thing I'm supposed to bring in. But, you know, I have a backup speech on, what was it on? It's like, it's just, you just pick an object. Like, you just pick an object and you explain why it relates to you in your life. I'm sure some people are going to bring in, like, oh, this is my trophy from the 11th grade, and it really just made me feel like I was this. No, I'm gonna bring my guitar, you know, because guitar has been an escape for me throughout this whole process. Like I've been able to kind of be okay with certain things because I've been able to like write music or a song about something, you know. I think my stepdad's coming downstairs. I don't know. I don't think he is. Yes, I still live in my parents' house. I only graduated a year ago. I'm in my first year of college. What do you expect? Me to live on my own and pay for an apartment? I'm a college student. It makes $12 an hour working at a dead-end job. But it's flexible, works my work schedule, and I love the people I work with. And I love my boss, which I feel like is a lot more than a lot of people can ask for. I have so much dirt, probably. Yeah, I do. I have a lot of dirt. I do want to live in an apartment eventually, and every time I bring it up to my mom, she's like, "Oh, you just want to get out of here. You just want to." I mean, I do want to get out of here, but it's not because I like hate everybody. I just want to be on my own. You know, I don't want to have to rely on anybody. It's always been a big thing for me. I don't like relying on other people. Seems a little contrary, huh? Sure, seems a little hypocritical. Considering that, you know, my worth comes from other people. Oh, man. Just gonna turn a stack of these into stairs. There we go. Ooh, I needed to craft another shovel. That's right. That's what I needed to do. Wrong thing. Oh, hey, I still have everything I need to. Hmm. Oops. I wonder if there's like a. I wonder like what the original like thought of the game was of Minecraft. You know, because like of course, oh, well, they wanted it to be as a creative sandbox game, and you know, that's why it's a creative sandbox game. But like, I wonder what the original. I'm sure that there was like a completely different idea than what was ever showed or told to us as like Minecraft, you know? Like I'm sure that we know what Minecraft is in the sense of we know what it ended up being, but we don't actually know like what it was not necessarily supposed to be. But like we don't necessarily know like what it entailed or like what it was all about, you know? That sounds so dumb because we do, but I don't know how to explain. I'm terrible at explaining things. I have no idea what I'm even saying at this point. Ugh. No. Sound like a buffoon. Bumbling one at that. This is gonna just have to be, and I fell in. Okay, I'm just gonna. Why did I have had these? Okay. I don't know why I'm still recording. I guess it's just because I want to get this done before I'm finished. Is this 2 slabs? No, this is just a block. That's the wrong block. There we go. I need to record the rest of that song at some point. I'll probably do that tomorrow when I have time. No. It's like I said, these things grow so much quicker than I feel like they do in my other world that I have. Now my stepdad might be coming downstairs. No, he went back upstairs again. What is he doing? Roaming all around the house, I guess. I probably didn't need that many stairs. Yeah, I definitely didn't. It's fine. Hey, you guys have audio now. You guys have something to fill in the gap of just me mindlessly walking around placing stuff. That doesn't really seem to matter that much. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I literally need one more. Are you kidding? Oh wait, no, I don't. I can just use this. I guess I really didn't need to. Well, sorry this ended up being such a long video. You know, I drone. I like to talk. It makes me feel like I'm still sane. No, it just makes me feel like I'm doing better than I really am. I feel like people who talk about a problem that they're having, or you know, something that they've been doing, they're stronger than people who can't. And even though it's not true, you know, like I feel like it, to some extent it is. I don't know. I have such weird views on things, but it makes me feel better, I guess. It's the bottom line. I really do just miss being out. I would give anything to be like really loved like that again. I really miss it. But we're still here. We're just chugging along, you know? There's zombies out. I feel like I want it to be one higher. Yeah, I definitely do. No, my sugar cane. Oh no. It's fine. Luckily the harvest has been plentiful the last couple times. Zombie is somewhere. I think it's down here. Which one I bet? Probably. I don't know. Yeah, I like that more. This kind of looks crappy, but it works. And then I actually have an idea for like right before 1, 2, 3. I need to build up a little bit. It's the same zombie sound. I'm not getting the different like MP3 file. I keep getting the same one. It's so weird. Yeah. Then. Yeah. That's pretty sick. And then do another one. Oh, there's so much stuff I need to get rid of. Why did you do that? Now there's a hole in the ground. Oh no. There was a plugin that I played on one server and it had like it just auto-filled the holes. It was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. What did I just do? I mean, that one can stay. This one doesn't need to. Oh, and I fell through because I'm an idiot. Okay. Watch this. Ooh. Yeah. I'm pretty cool. She would look at me if I said something like that in front of her, and she just gave me this look, and it was the look of that I always called the "you're kidding" look, because it was just so funny. Because she would just look at me with such judgment, and it was comedic judgment. I knew it was, but it was so funny, and I loved it. I loved when she looked at me like that. I love when she looked at me ever. Her eyes were beautiful. They still are, you know. I didn't change. She really did have probably some of the prettiest eyes I've ever seen, you know. She was gorgeous. She really was. She really is. She's those eyes were just so beautiful, you know. Like really just nothing compared to them. Like I don't think any other set pair of eyes that I've seen throughout my life, which I haven't seen many. I mean, I've seen a lot. Family members, actors even, like none of them are even close to as pretty as her eyes were. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I really miss her. I try to tell myself I don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with missing her, but at the same time there is. I should be able to be more okay by now. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, oh, and I fell off. Okay, well. I don't really think there's anything else to do in the world. I don't really know what I want to do with this. Maybe I'll clear out this so it's more, then round that out. That's probably what I'm going to do, some terraforming. I'll terraform for a minute while I, you know, yap about my problems to strangers on the internet for a little bit, you know. There's a zombie somewhere. My stepdad might come downstairs now. No? Okay, he did not come downstairs. Terraforming is always something that I've found to be pretty fun to do. Terraforming on a large scale is so tedious and so annoying, and I just hate doing it. But on smaller scales like this, it's fun. I enjoy it. Rounding out, like I'm going to round this out, and it's going to be a lot less to look at. Like it's not just going to be a wall, look like a chunk error. It's going to be like an actual transition to flatter ground. I know how to, at least a little bit, you know, like make it look a little bit more natural. I mean, it's not gonna look natural. Well, Jerry. Yeah, he came downstairs. I don't know why. There wasn't really a reason to. He was just down here. But it's his house, so. But no, terraforming on a larger scale was always something that I hated doing because of how tedious it was. You have to make it fit the build, make it make sense. And it's not a fun thing to do, in my opinion. I hated doing it. My friend that I was building a large build with, though, he liked it. He liked doing that. But that zombie, where is that thing? That's got to be in the cave or something. I don't know. There must be a cave like right here. I hope not. That means I'm gonna have to dig into it and I'm gonna have to. That'd be so annoying. I really don't want to deal with that. There is a cave. There is literally the tiniest cave ever. You didn't even see me. I don't know why you had to suddenly aggro on me. I need another. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna need another shovel to do this. I need to turn this into dirt. So I'm gonna have to mine this out too. Thankfully I have iron, enough iron to make it not hell. Hey. And this all gets replaced with dirt. Yeah, that's fine. I'll throw some dirt in there, why not? Well, there's the stepdad reveal. There's his voice reveal at least. There you go. Oh man, that was funny. Well. Oh man. I just realized I'm gonna have to export this video after I put them together in the editing software, which I use DaVinci for. And then after that, I have to upload it. So I'm gonna export it tonight and then work on I'm gonna export it tonight, go to school, come home for a minute, hopefully. I don't know what time I have to work at, so maybe that's not gonna be an option, but and then hopefully just get it uploaded while I'm at work. And when I come home, it'll be ready to go. And then I won't have to, and then I'll, start the next video, and then I can have it all up the next day. That's the goal. Oh, gravel. I hate terraforming gravel. It's so annoying. Torches work well, because you can do the torch trick where you place a torch under it, and then it all breaks a little bit. I don't have any flint, though, so I guess this isn't like a loss, really. It's gonna need to do this at some point. I have no inventory space. I'm gonna go dump some of this real quick. Don't really need all this dirt just yet. Don't need this stuff anymore. Don't need the stairs or the ladders or that. Stone brick slab. Throw the... Oh. What did I just throw in there? Shovel. Need that. This stuff can all go in here. I'm going to keep those just in case. Throw this stuff in there. Yeah, I'll throw that away too. Why not? We're just terraforming right now. I fell again. That hurts. I forget, can pigs eat wheat? Like, is that a breeding thing? Is that something you can breed pigs with in Minecraft? I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't remember if I was even talking about anything of significance, or if I was just talking. There is so much gravel here. Oh my god. There's a lot of gravel. Okay, the gravel's gone. Ugh. It's what, 80, no, 90 some, I think. I don't know. Can't really do math in my head that quick for weird numbers. I'm gonna go from the top and start getting this shaved. Being lonely really does suck, you know, because like there's just nothing you can do about it other than, you know, surround yourself with people. But missing somebody in a romantic sense is awful because there's not anything that you can really do to replace that or to make yourself feel better from that, other than just, you know, moving on. But if you don't want to or you're not ready to, it's just, there's just nothing you can do about it. And it's awful. Truly is probably the top 5 worst feelings of my life. I'm gonna need a lot of shovels. Yep, I was gonna say this is gonna break any second now. I guess I could turn this into a room of some kind. Break, you know, some blocks of entrance, you know, make it look a little more eroded, more natural. That looks like something I'd find. Maybe? Nah, like that. That looks natural, right? Maybe like here and here. Yeah. You just like walk in and there's something here. I don't know. I was gonna round out around it, but break some of this down a little bit too. Having a netherite shovel would be pretty cool. Stop it like right there, probably. Yeah. See, like the sugarcane grows so fast. Maybe I'm playing a lot longer than I normally do. Who knows? There's sugarcane down here. Don't want to waste that. Ah, man. Well, that's another episode, you know? Kind of just want to sit here for a minute and just listen to this music. Not necessarily say anything, but just kind of sit here. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to mute my mic, listen to the song. When it's over, I'll end the recording.